Tuesday, July 15th, 2:34 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. We're in the middle of the month, and we have about an hour and a half before the U.S. stock market closes. Gives us the opportunity to still make trades, regardless if it's a day trade or swing trade. Yep, we're also in the third quarter of the year. This is the earnings month, and this week we have a lot of big companies reporting earnings. And look at the NASDAQ 100 stock index. 5-year chart, each candle's a week. And today, all-time new high. See on the top right? You used a lot of energy to get up here. Here's the low the past years. Let's zoom in. Bottom right, the low of the year. Again, the top new high for the year. Broke above the high of last week. We have a gap not filled here yet. Look at these huge, big body candles. Look at the past 3 weeks. Smaller candles and wicks forming. Less energy going on these new highs. Used a lot of energy to get up there recently, especially when we broke this swing high. So one expect it's going to have a cooling off period and a retracement. Opportunity to take profits up at the highs. Opportunities to use that cash to buy back at the lows on dips. So now we'll go to the Magnificent 7 to see how they're performing. Want to see if they made new highs for the year or not. For the week. Here we are, Magnificent 7. I also have Netflix added on here. But you see a lot of green. Let's go out here. So a lot of green. And this is just showing current prices right now. And some red. Apple. We are not at the high this year, nor even the high of last year. Yeah, Apple is underperforming the stock index. The NASDAQ 100 is performing better. And for the week, inside candle. Lower high than the prior week. And sitting right here where that fair value gap is. Coming to earnings later this month. Oh, let's do Amazon. There we go. Amazon. Same thing. Not at the high of the year. Nope. The NASDAQ making a new high for the year. Amazon is not. We have a gap down here. Now, Amazon did break above the high of last week. Look how small that candle is. Tiny little body. That's suspicious. Meta. Inside candle for the week. Prior week, look at that. Big wick on the top, big red off. So again, we had a swing high here. We broke that swing high back in this week, big body, and we had a sell-off of that big body. Yeah, one would expect we're going to go lower and do some retracement down here. Again, I would not want to be buying at these highs. Microsoft, also all-time new high. Look at that, big run-up. Used a lot of energy to get up here. And NVIDIA, all-time new high. Tesla, nope. Below the highs of last year, below the highs of this year. It did take out the high of last week and already red. Yeah, a lot of rejection up here. Not impressed. Nope. So majority of them are underperforming the NASDAQ 100. You'd be better off with the stock index. And Netflix. Yes, it is part of the NASDAQ 100, but it's not part of Magnificent 7. Inside candle for the week since selling off from the highs. Big divergences. So again, if we start breaking down, I told you some of these inside candles, like example, apologize. There we go, inside candles. We start before the end of this week at 4 p.m. Friday, if we start breaking below some of the prior weeks, we expect this to have left energy to continue going up. There are opportunities to day trade and swing trade shorts, as well as if you only trade one direction bullish, to be sitting on hands and looking for reload on the pullbacks opportunities. And we're going to finish this off by looking at the indexes. There's the indexes, a lot of red. Thank you, as always, spending a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.